Hey, I'm Marsh. Okay, have you ever heard one of those crazy stories where somebody actually really stands up to a bully? Even though 99% of the time, that isn't actually what happens. Well, this time I actually got to be that cool hero that totally trashed his bully. But it's not exactly what you think. This is how I broke my bully's arm. It was the first day of 6th grade, middle school, and it was huge and scary. Luckily, I had my whole 2 friends with me. My buddy Woods, who had been my BFF since way back in 4th grade. Woods was the new kid. So I thought I'd be nice and add him to my long list of school friends. So I wrote him a note. Sorry. And I knew right then that we were gonna be best pals. And then there's my buddy Drew. We were in Scouts together. We had been through a lot, but that's a whole other story for another time. Just know we were tight, and we were now middle schoolers. And it was just the 3 of us against this brave new world.
Hey, you 3 goofballs! Get to class.
Nerds! That's Vice Principal Pilchard, who we soon started to refer to as Vice Principal Pringles. Because, well, yeah, but I'll get back to him later. One of the cool grown-up things about middle school that I was excited about is you got an actual class schedule, which meant you had to somehow make it to all your different classes before the bell, even though they were right next door to each other. But still, we were pretty much adults now. Except there was one class that wasn't right next door, and that was PE, aka Phys Ed, aka Gym, aka not fun. And it was all the way across campus. Luckily, me, Woods, and Drew all had gym at the same time, so that walk across campus wasn't so bad.
Roll call.
That's our gym teacher, Coach O'Malley. He was also the high school football coach. And to be honest, he was kind of the worst. Every day he would say,
Play basketball.
and then he would disappear into his office for the rest of class to watch football tapes or something. And what happens when you put a group of middle school boys together with no teacher, no supervision? Chaos. The yo-yos were out, the Pokémon cards were out, the skateboards were out, nothing was off limits. If you felt like doing something, you did it. If you wanted it, you took it. But ultimately, it was all about showing how tough you were. Or how deranged you were.
Keep the lights on.
So me and my friends found this little corner of the gym and made it our home base. And it was mostly safe, except for this one kid, Branathan. He would come by with his little minion Craig, and he would mess with us. Well, mostly me, for some reason. Hey, wuss. Luckily, Branathan was a pretty low-tier bully. It's like he wanted to be a bully, but didn't really have the edge to pull it off. A wanna bully, but definitely still annoying. I said, hey, wuss. You some kind of mama's boy? I guess. I am a boy and I have a mom, so what a mama's boy.
Mama.
Hey, I mean, aren't we all mama's boys? In a way? Bruh. What a wuss! Look at his face!
Face.
And this went on for a while. Until one weekend when Drew was showing me some of his taekwondo stuff on the trampoline. And then you go, hey now, you're an all-star, get your game on, go play. Whoa. I hadn't taken karate yet, so I thought Drew's taekwondo moves were especially sick. Sick. Wanna see something really cool? Yeah. Okay. This is a super secret technique, only taught to ninjas in the Shaolin Temple. Whoa. How do you know it then? Here goes. Bam! In a split second, I was on my back, and I didn't know how I got there. Do that again. Okay. Bam! Yet again, I was flattened out. How are you doing that? Show me. Please. It's called FORP. Drew went on to explain the move to me, and it goes something like this. FORP stands for foot, out, retract, and push. It's pretty simple. So you're just hanging out, and up walks an aggressor. And when he gets close enough to you, you just slide your foot out behind theirs, you rear your arms back, and then you push. They'll likely trip over your foot and fall to the ground, looking like a total idiot.
Hooray!
And that's it. That's FORP. It's a great non-lethal way to take down an enemy. It was so simple, yet so awesome. I had gained the secret technique. So fast forward about a week or so, we were in gym, and Branathan was being extra Branathan-y. Oh, look who's here, the big ol' wuss. Big. Whatever, we all know you're the wuss, Branathan. Oh, what's that? And then bam, Branathan's right up on me, and he's right in my face. And this is about the time when I realized just how much bigger he was than me. His legs were bigger, his arms were bigger. He pushes me. Hey, don't push me. Don't push me. Branathan pushes me again, harder. What's up, mama's boy? He just keeps pushing me and pushing me. But then, out of nowhere, I hear Drew's voice. Marsh, dude, use the FORP. Use the FORP, Marsh. That's right. It's time to step up and be an adult. It's time to be a man. So right then, I perfectly slid my foot behind his, I reared back, and I pushed. And it worked. Maybe a little too well, because Branathan went down hard. So Branathan's arm was definitely broken. And in that moment, all the tough guy stuff just faded away. We weren't adults, not even close. We were just kids.
He pushed me. Marsh, office, now.
I told Vice Principal Pringles everything, that I was just defending myself. It's not my fault that he fell like a fish flopping around in a boat or something. Pringles gave me two options. Early morning for 2 weeks. Early morning is where you gotta be at school at 6 a.m. and you gotta sit in this room without making any noise for like 2 hours until school starts. And the second option was a paddling. Even though it's been outlawed in most schools for like 100 years. But yeah, I chose the paddling. How bad could it really be? The paddling was the next day at 12:30 in Pringle's office. And I was scared. I had never really been in trouble before, much less ever had a paddling. That was for the bad kids. Was I a bad kid? And I remember that long walk to Principal Pringle's office.
Once you pop, you can't stop.
Once you pop, you can't stop. It's me, Mario! I got there a little early. I guess just because I was anxious. And Principal Pringle was just finishing a sandwich, listening to Christian radio.
Oh, Jesus is our Lord, and his name is Jesus.
Maybe he'll have mercy on me. So I kinda just had to sit there awkwardly as he finished his sandwich.
No.
And this is when I really noticed the paddles on his wall. Oh, Big Mama must be for the really bad kids. Glad that's not me. Right?
Sorry about this.
And then he got up to get the paddle. Little Papa. Yes. Oh, hey. It's Big Mama. See you later. And it's like as soon as that paddle was in his hands, he changed. And yeah, it hurt. My butt. But am I glad I chose the paddling over 2 weeks early morning? Heck yeah! And Branathan never messed with me again. So that's kind of a happy ending, I guess. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, how I broke my bully's arm. Oh yeah, last thing before I go really quick. My mom just told me that Branathan's mom called her back when Branathan broke his arm and chewed her out because Branathan was supposed to be some star baseball pitcher on his baseball team or something. And I apparently crushed their dreams? Huh. I guess, Branathan, if you are watching this, bullying is never cool because you don't know how much it can really hurt someone. But with all that said, Branathan, I am sorry that I broke your arm. Thank you so much for watching this. I put so much into these videos, and for you guys to watch them, it just means the world to me. So if you could just like, comment, subscribe, the more this video gets out there, the more I'll be able to keep making videos for you guys. And that's pretty much all I want to do. So that's it, and I'll see you squares on the next one.